Hey everybody, it's Jeff Williams with Fle Fly, and today I'm down on some marina docks, and I've got the Garmin Livescope set up right here, and this time I've got a GoPro camera set up right on the footage, so you're really going to be able to see the crappie kickers working down there in the brush piles. And what we're doing here is we went and we found some old wood, found an old brush pile that a guy had, and we went and it's legal here on the lake to put wood or PVC in the water as long as there's no steel or metal. And we weighted these down and we sunk a few of these small brush piles in here around these boat slips, and they've been soaking now for probably about 6-8 weeks, and I'm real excited to try it. Worked really hard on the brand new 4'6" Fle Fly graphite classic spinning rod. I've got that paired with a nice brand new little SR10 Fle Fly reel. This is some of the monofilament that comes with it. I might end up changing to an orange, but I'm trying this mono out right now, and I've got that paired with a 2.5-inch monkey milk kicker and a 1/16 ounce big eye head. So I've got a brush pile right down here, and we've seen a few fish swimming around in it. So let's see if I can get something going. I'm gonna flip my GoPro on. Alright, I'm about in the middle of the pile right now, and the beautiful thing about Livescope is this is allowing me to fish the whole top of this pile and see if I can pick off any active fish. Okay, and this is also keeping me from getting hung up. Now there's a fish rising right there. We'll see if he comes up and hits that. There he is. Boy, that's a nice crappie. Alright, that is a good old Grand Lake keeper right there. Now guys, we're going to keep a few of these today. John said he's kind of fish hungry, so I'm going to give this over here to my cameraman. He's going to go drop that in the bucket. But I want to explain to you quickly, all I do with the crappie kicker is just put it in the water, and if I twitch it at all, I just barely twitch it just a little bit. The beautiful thing about the crappie kicker is the tail always wiggles. It hangs down like this when it's out of the water, but as soon as you put it in the water, the tail floats up, and I promise you can't hardly hold it still. Let's see if I can get another one. In this clip, you'll see John's line with the micro braid over to the right. He's on the right-hand side of the pile, and he's got 3 suspended fish over on that area. I'm getting ready to drop in over on the left side, and I'm working the top of the pile right in that little pocket. John's working a fish that came out from underneath the pile. So you always want to really study those piles. There he caught that fish, pulled it up out of the pile. Study him well, because right now there's another fish over on the left-hand side, and if I can get down through the brush, that would be a great fish to target. You can see him sitting right there at about 14.5 foot. Okay, in this clip, you're going to notice John dropped down on the right-hand side over about the 3-foot line, and he is going to go down on the very edge of the brush pile and catch a hidden crappie in there. You won't see this fish, and you can barely see his crappie kicker in there, but he drops it down, holds it still, and you can just see that crappie move out of the wood. He hammers that crappie kicker, and John takes him up out of there. So just because you don't see them doesn't mean they're not there. Finally. Nice crappie. Look at that one. Alright, now there we go. Now I'll tell you what, everybody, this Livescope stuff is like video games for fishermen. That is a really nice Grand Lake crappie. on that particular fish right there, that was all the way at the bottom. I had to bring it all the way up, and I've noticed today that if I stop them for a second, anytime on the way up, they're going to hit them. But if you keep bringing it up, you got a better chance of catching them. Some days that's completely different. Some days we've noticed that they're going to come up, they're going to spin on it, and then they're going to eat it. Some days they just swim up and hammer it. So being able to watch the fish and being able to figure out a pattern for your fish daily is really what's going to make you even better using this technology right here. That fish finally hit that bait within 2 to 3 foot of the top, and you can see that whole way up, the whole way up, the whole way up, and then finally right at the end he hit it. I believe if I would have stopped it, that fish would have been gone. Hey, the Livescope technology and the crappie kickers can definitely help you catch a lot of fish, but make sure that you pay attention to what the patterns are from day to day, because these fish are going to do things differently. Thanks for watching the videos. Come see us at flefly.com.